Hi guys, this is Abhishek Kumar. So this is the Codehorses website, an online coding platform, a practical approach to create a trust and mutual understanding between the college and the company, right? So here we are at the login page. So first of all, I should show you how to register. So actually there are two account types in the register, one for contestant and one for organizer. So for contestant, you can directly register as a contestant, but for organizer, you will require the admin approval, that is a college admin approval. So this website is a multi-tiered administration system. So actually there are two tiers. One is the college, which is at the top level, under which comes companies as a organizer, and under the companies comes our candidates, right? So let us register as an organizer and see what it returns like. Okay. So here I type like a company A, right? So here is its email. Like let's say give it my email. Okay. So you can see how it is going, and let us give any password. Okay. So and select account as an organizer. Now I'm going to register, and you can see what is going to happen. So this says please wait to get an approval from admin for registration. You will receive an email if approval is granted, right? So this like email is going to go to the college admin. So I will log in my Gmail as a the account which is set as the college admin for now. So here I have got the mail. This is not the mail to the organizer, but it is mail to the college admin. So I am here the college admin. Okay, click to approve organizer registration. So I will approve the user as an organizer. Okay. So as an email is also sent to the organizer that he has registered, and he can log into the website. Okay. So we can see that email right here. Once I open it, okay. If I go to this email, here we have received, okay, successful registration to Codehorses website, and you can log in here with that credential, right? What we had, company A and the password, and we have like this. You can see, okay, okay. And this is the login. Okay. Now we have covered the authentication part. Now let's say we forget the password, right? So for forgetting, you can say the email, okay. And why is it okay? Okay, it was company. So you give the username and you give the email that is associated with your account, and you set to recover the password. So a recovery link will be sent to your email. Okay, so we go to the our Gmail. See if we get a link to recover our account. So here we will enter our new password. If, okay, and we will reset it, and we'll log in with that password. Okay, this is the authentication flow. Now this is how it looks, right? Now we will log in as an contestant. Okay, I have already created. So this is the okay. Let me see. So this is our contestant, and as you can see, like we have the profile stats for the contestant. First of all, let's see what all are here. You can set it here on the settings tab. We'll take a look into that later. But yeah, on the front page, on the profile page, we have friend of. He can see his friends which he has friended, and a last visit and registered, and what comments he has done, and he can also view his chats with other users, all the chats. And here we have the profile stats. So all the problem he has solved. What were the problem ratings for that? Like for 800 difficulty problems, he has solved 2 problems, and for 1200 it is 1, like that. And for verdicts, we have the proportion, like for wrong answer he has 0 submissions, for compilation error is 0, for accepted it is 2, and for runtime it is 1. Okay. And here we will be looking like it will be shown only one contest which is upcoming. There might be multiple contests which are in the upcoming list, but we will only be showing only one. Okay. And if we want to see the multiple upcoming contests, we will come here. What are the contests which are upcoming? Okay. And okay, this is, now we go to the settings part, right? What all we can set, this is the fields we can set. Some of the fields are actually applied, like these are not dummy fields, like department, whatever department you set, it will be used against a registration process for CGPA, and for like yeah, for CGPA, and your department will be used when you apply or when you try to register to a company, right? So it should fulfill the minimum criteria. Like if the minimum CGPA is like 8, you should be having greater CGPA than that, and your department should be enlisted in the list of all the departments that the company has chosen. Like, okay, we will show all the the settings of the organizer also. So this is it. Now we come to the organizer account. Like, so if we come to organizer account, so as you can see, he's an organizer. And if we come to the settings, this is the settings for an organizer. What all you can set is like CGPA cutoff. So this will be used when the user registered to our contest. Okay, this should be the minimum CGPA he should be having, and we will cover this later. Monitor candidates location. So what we are doing is, during contest we are monitoring the live location of the candidates where they are taking the test from. Okay, so this is optional. Company can set it to 0 or 1 based on his choice. And apart from that, here is our select eligible branches. What all eligible branches you can keep, like this, and remove this, like save it. Okay, so now we come to the maximum max balance. Before that, we should like look at the monitor candidates location. So if we go to the contest here, and like candidates live location, so as you can see, like there are 3 candidates currently. So three candidates are there. We can zoom at very high level to see like even we can distinguish between a 1 meter 1 meter candidates distance. If there are two candidates which are located at a distance of 1 meter, these map can distinguish between them. I will show you. Like if we go to this user, right? These two users are apparently they were 1 meter apart, very close to 1 meter. So you can see like they are visible, right? Okay, so we can distinguish even 1 meter. Like this is very useful. And like okay, so what this is going to do is like the organizer is going to monitor the candidate's live location from the map page, right? But the problem is like there are certain problems like first of all this covers like the outliers, right? You can easily see what are all the outliers. But let's say uh, as our map is not real time, okay, so it is not going to update like with like push protocol. So we have to refresh the browser generally to see the changes, right? And even if it was real time, this is a case is impossible to track. Like if a student is present at the required location, but he is getting his contest completed through a proxy which is located somewhere else. Okay, so now what he does is like our location, like if we go we ask a user location at the problem site page. Okay, here he is giving us his location. Okay, so what happens is let's say the user has granted the location access. By force we are asking the user, otherwise we if he's not giving the location, we are redirecting to the some other page. Okay, so by force we are asking him to grant a location access. So if he grants, okay, let's he has granted, like, so he visits the problem page. Now the map is updated with his location coordinates. Okay, so we will see that he is sitting at the required location. But let's say he is live with his friends on chat on some app and says you can log in and submit the problem. Now he logins and try to submit the problem. The location is updated. Now as soon as he submits, here the original candidates again again visit the problem page, refresh the browser. Now the coordinate is again updated. Now the problem is this rapid switching is very hard to track by the organizer. Okay, so this cannot be tracked. So what we are doing is for that we are introducing this property, maximum acceleration. So what is the maximum displacement a user can make from his previous location? So this is in kilometer, right? So what happens is like we are tracking on the back end like what was his previous coordinate and what his current coordinates which needs to be updated with. So we are comparing the difference between that and calculating the kilometers between those coordinates and checking if those kilometers are greater than here configured kilometer, okay, given by the company. So if it is greater than that, the user will be automatically blocked, and otherwise he will not be blocked. Okay, so this is the maximum acceleration. And now if we go to, this is the part, we will go to the college the admin account also to see if there are no, if there are genuine cases where candidates was blocked without a reason, we can revert that action also. So we have implemented some manual level settings also, so that genuine cases can be covered also. Okay, now we go to the our contest. Okay, so first of all, let's go to the post contest. Here the company will add some contest or can exist any existing contest, edit any existing contest anytime. Like if even if the contest is running live, he can edit that. Okay, so here is the add contest part. Like we give these parameters. So the first author which is here, like is if it is like Abhishek, so this contest will be attached with him. The profile of the company will be attached with that. Other will can be used as a contest auditors. Okay, and after that we have the edit contest. If you have added a contest, like these are the authors, so if you have added a contest, you can go to the edit part. You can edit it anytime. Like if you have to edit the contest itself, the start time, the length of the contest, you can edit that. And after that you have these problems. You can if in-flight problem arises, like the problem is not clear or the test cases are wrong, so we can update that directly here. Okay, we can do that. And apart from that, this is the hosting part. Okay, so we have covered the hosting part. Let's walk you through all the parameters. Like we have time limit, score decrease rate. Like we are using here the ICPC rule based scoring. So the problems score will decrease with time. And there can be cases like if one user is like has solved three problems, another has solved four problems, but the score for the candidate which has solved four problems is less than the score for the problem for the user which has solved three problems. It can be possible, right? So what we are doing is we are giving priority to the number of questions solved, and we are giving then the next priority to the score. So we are actually creating a tuple. First one is the number of problems solved, and the second one is the score, and we are sorting based on that. The ranking is being evaluated against like this. So this is input format, note, sample input you can give to display on the problem website, problem page, and this is the original test cases. Okay, these are the languages which we are currently accepting. Okay, okay, this is the post contest, right? Now we go to the contest part. Now if you go like these are the upcoming contests, right? So here the user has to first accept the terms and conditions of the company. Okay, you can see like we have this company can ask any user permission like that, and after that is granted, only then he can register to the contest. And for before he can even like we have already mentioned, like he should be fulfilling all the criteria. So for that only then he can register. Okay, otherwise he will not be able to register. One more thing. So if we go to the like yeah. So one thing can happen is like the candidate can like you can you would have experience like our like registration process requires a minimum criteria, right? So what a user can do is he can like fake his profile to get through the registration process, and after the registration is clear, he would set his profile to the original one. So this is switching we want to prevent, right? So that only the genuine profiles can be like used to in our selection process. So for that, we are capturing the profile. We are deep copying the profile at the registration time. So we are telling the candidate that update your profile before registration. A snapshot of a profile will be taken at registration. If selected, it will be used against document verification. So even after the profile which he has used to register to the contest, that will be deep copied to the contest, the company data, right? And even after that, even after the registration, the user changes his profile. That will be no use. The company has the data which user has used to register to the contest. Okay, so that we are avoiding. And after that we go to like this is the part. And enter is the problems will be only shown once the contest is started, right? Before that we are not showing any problem anywhere, like we are handling that on the backend part. Apart from that, if we go to the upcoming contest, sorry, not the history contest. Okay, so this is it. You can see like here we can, this is the dashboard type, like a user can comments and votes, and we are making it interactive. And this is the standings, right? Here the company organizer can come and see, like here we have not much data to show you, like assume that there are many users. Company can manually shortlist or select, okay, or uh, shortlist or select or enter here what the top candidates he wants, and enter here the round description and enter save it. Okay, so these are like things, some of the things like show profile. Okay, a user don't want their profile to be shown to everyone, like they do not want it to be public and seen by the other candidates. So we are making sure that some of the things like private things are not being shown to everyone, only the required parties are being shown to. Okay, this is not being shown to the candidates, not neither these one actions and so on profile. Okay, so this is the standings. One more thing, what happens is, let's say there are two contests running at the same time, two or more contests, and the user has applied in more than one company. And let's say he's selected in a company, let's say B. And so during that process, and company, he was also in the shortlist of the company, shortlist or the standings, you can say. So what will happen is his standings will automatically disappear once he is selected in any of the company. Okay, so we are following the only one placement policy as by the company. So as by the college, only a candidate can be placed in only one company. After that, he is going to be blocked to sit in any company. We'll show you. So this is it. Okay. After that, what we have is like we have the problem filters. Okay, so this is the problem filters. You can set to view the problems. You can actually choose any and choose the operator between them, and choose the difficulty range, and enter the filter and see. After that, if we go to a specific problem, what all we have is, let's go to the problem. So this is the problem, right? So here what we can see is like the editor part. You can directly code here and submit the code, and choose the programming language as per your wish. And this is the problem statement. And if you want to change it to some other language, you're not as like comfortable with English, which is the original default language we are using, we can set it to something else and just do it. So the problem statement, this is the problem statement translation part. Yeah, you can see like the whole problem is translated to Bhojpuri. Okay, and besides this, we have multi-modal search. Yeah, so like if you search here anything like let's say Abhi. So what we are doing is like this is only one model, so no contest is like named with like Abhi. What is happening is like first of all it will return all the data which is like having this substring as a part. So and also it will be returning it from all the models, like we have what all models we have is like a contest, problems, and users, and many others. So this is going to return from all the models, and format it to like this, like the serial number and the model which it comes from, and the data we are having, like title, okay, with links. So if we search like education, like this is the contest type and this is the round, right? So if we had a username with like add hook something else, so we would have seen like the second entry to be to user type to be user and title to be the username with link. Okay, so let's see, okay, this is the part. And apart from that, uh, we are also keeping in mind like the idempotency rule, like all the API we are implementing are very uh, are very means have been taken care of very seriously, like we understand the concept, we understand the difference between like get, fetch, and put and post. So what all the requests that can be retried by the browser are put in the request, like all the requests like post and delete, like these methods are not idempotent, so we are taking care of that, so that a request cannot be retried, and that request can be put in the post or delete methods, and other can be used in the get or patch put, etc. That's we are taking care of. And what else? Yeah, one more thing, like if we go to the contest page, okay. So here we have the standings, right? Now, the thing is, what company does is like they select the candidate, they hold the candidate for some time, which hampers the candidate's opportunities, and after some time, like they just unselect the candidate. Okay, so we are not allowing that. Selection cannot be undo. Okay, once selected, that user status is set to block, and that company has to take the student. Okay, and if the company is not sure about the student, he can simply shortlist or unshortlist any number of times. He can toggle the state of the student. That is not going to change the status of the student to some like blocked or placed or like not placed something else. Okay, so this is it. And apart from that, what are we having? Yeah, this is it. And about the organizer part. Okay, now we will go to the college admin. Okay, college or admin account, and we will log in with that credential. So see what we are having. Okay, so this is the top level admin. Okay, so here we can see like the college status. You can see. So this route is not accessible by anyone, only the college admin. So this is the like filter part. You can do a much with these filters. Like you can set like if you do not choose any department, it will be default to all. Same with the status of candidate. And if you choose any department and the status of candidate and set it to filter, like here we have only information technology to place, right? So if you filter, so it goes to place, right? If we like set it to not placed, so this can be used very wisely to check the status of the college, right? Minimum CGPA you can choose, maximum CGPA you can choose. Okay, so this is the status, right? So for from all the BTEC part, now what we can do is, I was explaining, right? There could be valid reasons that a user should not have been blocked, and user has a valid reason that he can show to the college. Okay, so based on that, what college can do is like this guy is telling the truth, and he should not be like blocked. Okay, so he can set its status to be unblocked. Okay, and the status is changed. Okay, based on that. So this is the part, and so that's it. Also, as this is a tier 1 level admin. Okay, so what we are doing is like also for maintaining the like the trust between the college and the organizer. So we are not trying to muddle them together, like they cannot interfere between their process. Like college cannot interfere the organizer hosting part and the selection process, and the company cannot interfere with the college. So both have independent roles and both have their privacy and so both have their privacy and independent roles. Okay, also one thing more. Yeah, let's go to some user. Let's see. So there are many things which needs to be explained, but I'm only explaining what we have done differently. Okay, so like this is the submission part, and like user can see code here what he has submitted. Like here we do not have anything. Save is a series. Okay, user can see what he has submitted. He can also see like what was the output and the correct output. Okay, what was the output which his code was giving and what is expected output, and he can also see where his output is unmatching. Okay, he can also see that. So this is it. And what we can do is like one thing more, like if some user text this user. Okay, I'll see. So this user will get a notification here, as many as the number of messages he has been sent. Okay, so let's show you some talks. So this is it, the author and the recipient. And let's go to what else we are having. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Thank you.